Yo, what is up, dudes? Well, it must be Monday because we have a new guitar of the week. Now, it's a brand we've had before, but we haven't had this exact style guitar here, and I like to focus on, the more affordable lines. So we have a PRS SE right here. Any guesses before I open it? Any guesses? It's their new one. It's the hot new one. Oh. Oh, well. Oh. Well, that's easy enough. Of course it's going to be that. Swing. There it is. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is lovely. Well, that's actually really nice. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh, there you are. I gotta remember to look at the camera. It's the same bag that we've covered before. It's a thick padded SE bag. It's quite nice. Had the same bag for the NF3. But look at that. It's the new sandblasted. And we can get into the specs, but if you'd like, I can explain to you how they paint the guitar like this. If you haven't figured it out, the title gives you a little bit of, insight into the process, but it's not just that. So to get this to look like this, it's a mahogany body and they put a swamp ash top on it. Now, swamp ash has a very pronounced grain, which is what you can see. You can see the pronounced grain. The grain is softer than the rest of the wood. So wherever there is grain, that wood is just a little bit softer than the other wood that surrounds the grain, right? So what they do is they take a sandblaster, which is kind of like a pressure washer, except it doesn't shoot water, it shoots sand, and it shoots the sand on this, and the sand chips away and works away the softer parts, which is where the grain is, leaving these pronounced grain channels, I guess, gullies, trenches, right? And so that's the start of the process. Then the next step is to paint the whole guitar black. The body, at least. They paint the body black, and you see it right here, and they paint the whole thing black, right? Front, back, sides, everything. It's all flat black. Then I told you it's a multi-step process. They only paint the top very lightly, not super strong. They paint it with a coat of whatever the alternate color is. In this case, it's green, but they also have a blue and a red and a white. Are you with me so far? So if you looked at it at that stage, it would look like a white top with grain figuring to it and a black back and sides. All right. Then they take probably a sanding sponge, something that can work the contours without killing it too much, and they start to sand away that top coat of alternate color, and in this case it's green. The high parts will sand down to the black underneath. The low parts that the sponge can't reach remain the alternate color, in this case green. And that's how they make a sanded finish, a sandblasted finish. I don't know, we wouldn't even call it like groovy paint. They get the paint in the grooves. Madonna wrote a song about it. Yeah. Look at that. I think it looks amazing. One disappointment. One very small disappointment. They didn't use fluorescent paint. I already checked it under a black light. It doesn't it looks different, right? Because the black light only does so much on black, and the green does look lighter, but it doesn't glow. They didn't use a glow paint. I feel like that's an opportunity lost. I feel like if they went with a glow paint, the red is a glow paint, the white is a glow paint, the green is a glow paint, a day glow paint, a fluorescent paint, that then we could hit it with a black light and it would pop like it was lit up from the inside. Just a small suggestion to the people at PRS. You may want to think about using a fluorescent paint. Just saying. Feels like an opportunity lost. Anyway, let me tune this up. We'll plug it in and we'll check it out. I'll see you in a sec. Yo, we are back. We are back. I was just tuning this thing up. God, I love their tuners. They're just nice and smooth. They're always refreshing to use PRS tuners. They're just very, they're smooth and they're accurate, and they're always a pleasure to work with. It also, I found out, has a push-pull here. There, it pulls it out and pushes it back in, and there you go. So as I mentioned before, this is a mahogany body with a swamp ash top. It's a maple neck, right there, the old maple neck, and a rosewood fretboard. We got the bird inlays. They're not locking tuners. They're just regular tuners. And it's got, I think these are the 8515 pickups. And as I mentioned, there is a push-pull on the tone to do coil. They say it's coil tapping. I don't know if it's coil splitting or coil tapping. Well, hold on. No, I'm not hearing hum. It could be a tap. Could be a tap, right? Coil taps would remain humbucker. Ooh, I gotta check my tuning again. Yeah, I'm not really hearing noise kick in. Let me just check this tuning one more time. Brand new guitars, brand new strings. You know how that. There you go. Yeah, everything just goes a little flat. It's from the bends. But that'll go away after 20 minutes of playing. Still good? Close enough. So there's the, it's got a three-way switch. Here's the bridge. Hear it. Much better. PRS was a company when that song came out. Right, PRS is 85, right? Well, PRS guitars are always in such good tune. Once they're in tune, they're in tune. Right, great intonation. They always sound really good. This is obviously the SECE, so it's a bolt-on. Right. I just think it looks really good in the camera, actually. Look at that. Very, it has a, very, what do I want to say, like it has some depth, like literally, to the front of this thing. And another thing, I really like their pickups. I think that sounds great. Here's both. And here's the neck. I've always said PRS, they're really good about making each pickup really sound unique, There's that almost like a telly quack. Now let's do it with the coil tap on. That's the neck. Here's both. Yeah, what a difference, huh? If you can hear it. I'm finding out some people can't hear it. But for those that can, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah, I tell you, PRS, they always impress with the sound of their pickups. They really do. They know at the end of the day, crappy pickups will make any guitar sound crappy. So, and good pickups can take any crappy guitar and make it sound really good. So, it really does make a huge difference to have some decent pickups on it. All right, let's move to another tone. People do like the clean. This is the bridge. Here's both pickups. Got a huge change right there. And then, of course, the neck. pull this tap out. Oh yeah. It takes a lot of the bass out, quite frankly. Which would make sense, right? Fewer windings. There's both pickups. Is it? And then the neck. Did you start out with the neck? Sometimes I forget which position I'm on there. Anyway, there's the neck. There's both. And then there's the bridge. Yeah, sounds great. You know, PRS, they always impress with their pickups. Behave lead. It's like, it's bright and crisp without being overly bright and ice picky. Here's the middle. And the neck. Yeah. Dual heavy rig, sure. Got the humbucker. With that coil tap on. Boy, PRS, I'm telling you, the pickups sound awesome. Helps if you grab the string correctly. I think I'm slightly out again. That's a lot of bending. Oh, that's not too bad. That's right. There we go. There's your culprit. Yeah, the plain strings really do stretch out. Ah, perfect. I told you I have a pet peeve for guitars out of tune. All right, let's go back to where we started. We always like to... I just think those pickups. Yeah. Yeah, you know, these guitars are always a pleasure to play. I didn't really play a lot of SEs before I started this weekly show. And this is, I think, the third one we've tried. And all three have been impressive. We started with the Silver Sky. We did the NF3. And now the Swamp Ash Sandblasted. And, you know, you got to hand it to PRS. They put a lot of, you know, quality into a low-cost guitar. And you know, what else can you ask for? You know, it's what we call value. Again, let me show you the back one more time. There you are. And then down here, probably a better camera. It's just flat black. There's really not a lot going on back here. And a maple neck. Yeah, maybe in this cam. And, you know, I like the return of the rosewood. Although I don't think... did PRS ever move away? I don't think they did. I feel like they stuck to their guns and stuck with rosewood, where everyone else went to insert wood here. It's a blank space. We went with this. Yeah. No, great looking guitar. Great playing guitar. And most importantly, great sounding guitar. I believe because of their pickups. They really do. They really do sound good. All right, dudes. The PRS SE Swamp Ash Sandblasted Swamp Ash is the guitar of the week. Links in the description for more info, pricing, specs, anything else I didn't cover in this video will be down there. And as always, if you have a guitar you'd like me to check out, let me know in the description. It can't be something old, though. It's got to be something that's available now. It can't be like, you know, I'd love you to check out like a 95 Strat, you know, Squire Pro. I can't get that. It's got to be something available on the market like right now. But that I will do my best to try and get here. You can ask a few people. I have covered guitars that have been requested. Just saying. You got to request it to have it be covered, though. All right, dudes. As always, thanks so much for hanging out, and rock on.